Is going on, everybody? Glenn preview before we get started. The old Ty Gibbs finish there with William Byron. Took him out there. Ty Gibbs was just going for it. I think it was really a big deal. But a lot of people have been melting down about it, and I thought it was kind of ironic because all year Joe Gibbs' camp has sort of been like a bit about Ross, and then the Joe Gibbs driver takes out a Chevrolet driver. Kind of funny how it worked out. But Kyle Larson got the win, so that was definitely pretty cool. Angus 420, Rich L, Malcolm Stewart, Epileptic Bumblebee, and Malcolm Stewart. What's up? Who is going to win today? We are going to get into that right now, actually. See, they're at Watkins Glen, and these statistics are from 2019 and beyond. Of course, only 2 races due to everything that was going on and all that good stuff. But I guess we'll start off with average finish. And to no one's surprise, Chase Elliott with an average finish of 1.5 leads the way. Martin Truex with an average finish of 2.5. Denny Hamlin with a 4. Kyle Larson, 4.5. Christopher Bell, Kevin Harvick, Kyle Busch, Chase Briscoe, Ryan Blaney, and Tyler Reddick round out your top 10. All of those guys have an average finish of 10th or better. So that's pretty interesting. Basically, if you're doing a fantasy team or anything like that, or picking your top 10 for DraftKings or anything like that, that's definitely what you want to look at. Speaking of DraftKings, I haven't even pulled that up. I should probably pull that up at some point. Let's see. Previous winners, only Kyle Larson and Chase Elliott have won previously since 2019. Of course, we missed some races. I said everything going on. I think we'll look at top five. I got Truex, Hamlin, Elliott, all with 2 top 5s, and then Kyle Busch, Kyle Larson are your other guys with top 5s. Top 10, Kevin Harvick, Larson, Chase Elliott, Denny Hamlin, and Martin Truex Jr. each with 2 apiece, and then Byron Busch, Kurt Busch, by the way, Tyler Reddick, Chase Briscoe, and Kyle Busch round out your list there on your top 10s. And then laps led, 44% of the laps led the last 2 races led by Chase Elliott. Martin Truex Jr. is second with 80 laps led, by the way. Truex with 35 laps led, Kyle Larson with 33 laps led, Joey Logano with 11, Brad Keselowski with 9, Denny Hamlin with 6. Oh, wow. Is that right? Paul Menard with 3, Kurt Busch with 2, and Ricky Stenhouse with 1. Yeah, I don't know about that stuff. I guess that's right, though. Let's see. And where they qualified at: Chase Elliott, Kyle Larson, Michael McDowell, strong road course guy, William Byron, Tyler Reddick, AJ Allmendinger, Chris Buescher, Austin Cindric, Daniel Suarez, and Kyle Busch round out your top 10. So from those numbers, some people start to jump out at you as to who your favorite's going to be. And that short list has to be Chase Elliott, Martin Truex Jr., Denny Hamlin, Kyle Larson, Ryan Blaney, and Kyle Busch. Of that list, the only ones in qualifying is super important at road courses. So of that list, only 3 of those guys really had good qualifying efforts, and that would be Chase Elliott, Kyle Larson, and Kyle Busch. So your winner is going to come from that particular arena. Another guy you want to throw into that mix, just because you know he's good there, you know he's in good equipment, is the AJ Allmendinger. AJ Allmendinger qualified well. He qualified in 6th. So I think the winner is going to come from 4: Kyle Larson, AJ Allmendinger, Chase Elliott, or Kyle Busch. Kyle Larson, my bias, so I'm going with Kyle Larson. If you don't pick one guy, but I think would probably be a really good pick. Of course, would be Chase Elliott, but I don't sleep on Kyle Busch or AJ Allmendinger. Some other guys you want to look at, sleepers throughout the field, would be Ty Gibbs, Kurt Busch have good here. Ty Gibbs pretty much will have a similar setup. You know, he's in a good car. Ty Gibbs is good. Tyler Reddick, you can't sleep on that guy. He has an average finish of 10th place. He qualified, let's see, where did he qualify? He qualified fifth. So Tyler Reddick would definitely have to be on there. Chase Briscoe and Chris Buescher would also have to be on that list. And also don't sleep on Daniel Suarez, the highest qualifier of all of the Trackhouse guys. But let me know down in the comments who you think is going to win the race while I pull up the old DraftKings deal to see who's getting the best odds for this particular race. All right, there we go. Let's see. Elliott at plus 350, Kyle Larson at plus 500, Tyler Reddick plus 600, all over too. Perez at plus 1200, Austin Cindric plus 1200, probably not a bad pick either. Ross Chastain plus 1500. He did not look particularly great in the Xfinity race, so I don't know about that one. AJ Allmendinger plus 1500. That's pretty good there. Byron had a pretty good Xfinity race. Plus 2,000 for him. Mike McDowell plus 2,000, probably not a bet. Kyle Busch, I really like this one, plus 2,000. Kyle Busch, 250 for a top, what is it, top five? Yeah. Let's see. So Chase Briscoe plus 2,000. Ryan Blaney plus 2,500. Martin Truex plus 2,500. Denny Hamlin plus 2,500. And Chris Buescher also plus 2,500. DraftKings not really big on the Toyota drivers there. They all qualified poorly other than Kyle Busch. So there you go. Let's see at some of the long odds. Plus 10,000 if you wanted to take a crack at Eric Jones or Kimi Raikkonen. Plus 5,000 for Ty Gibbs and Brad Keselowski. Let's see. Austin Dillon, Bubba Wallace, Justin Haley, Harrison Burton. Eric Almirola plus 25,000. So if you want to put $1 or $2 on Eric Almirola, it would pay big time should he get the win. Ricky Stenhouse, who actually has a lap lead here, plus 50,000. So there you go. Those are your DraftKings odds, and that's who I think you got going on there. But I think it's either going to be Kyle Larson, Kyle Busch, or Chase Elliott. Outside shot of AJ Allmendinger, Daniel Suarez, Tyler Reddick, Chase Briscoe, somebody like that. Could upset it, but definitely your favorites have to be Chase Larson, Kyle Busch, and AJ Allmendinger, I would say. Let's see. Here's something no one is talking about. What about the mystery Chevy team, JRM, and they signed Kyle Busch? Well, the Kyle Busch thing, I don't think anybody knows anything. I think there's just so much stuff floating around that I'm to the point where I just report what other people say, talk about the implications and move on. But I mean, if Junior wanted to get the deal done, Kyle Busch would be a guy that could probably attract some sponsors. You could probably attract him into owning part of the team, however you wanted to work it out. But I definitely could see that. Drew Dollar out of the 18. Could the JRM rumors be true? Billy 88 Joe. I don't know. I don't really see that working out that way. I don't think Drew Dollar will be driving the 9 car next year, but I've been wrong before, so definitely could be wrong in here. But I don't see Drew Dollar doing that. I think he was just kind of trolling on Twitter about that. I think that's pretty much all that amounts to. Kim Pryor, what's up? The 99 is going to be strong. I can feel it, said Robert Stone. Yeah, the 99 could definitely get done here. He out-qualified all of his teammates, and he is definitely his one win is a road course win, right? So he could definitely get another one here. He showed that he didn't put a wheel wrong to get that win. Basically a perfect race. If he drives a perfect race, he's going to be a hard guy to beat. Corey Joy said Gibbs versus Byron twice this year, taken out from the lead and did nothing. But then again, it was Xfinity, not Cup. Actually, William Byron wrecked him back. He wrecked him back when they were catching back up to the field. William Byron did wreck him back. So William Byron did stick up for himself in this situation, which I was happy to see him stick up for himself. That being said, I think it was just a racing incident. I don't think Ty Gibbs really went in there and did anything intentional. Very similar to Ross Chastain. I think he was just going for the win there. I didn't have a problem with what Gibbs did, but I also didn't have a problem with retaliating, just like I would have a problem with Denny Hamlin retaliating on Ross Chastain. Although I think he's already done it once or twice, but I understand where he's coming from. Kendrick Miller, Elliott, if he's not wrecked, that's definitely a good pick. Definitely done. He's been the most consistent. He's had the most wins, so it wouldn't be surprising to see him get another win. Gibbs, after yesterday's over his head finish, said Kevin Clark. Yeah, Ty Gibbs does drive. He's going to drive it in there. He's a young guy. He wants to prove himself. So he's definitely going to throw it in there and sometimes overdrive. He's definitely going to be in that camp. But you got to go for wins. I didn't necessarily have a problem with it. But you have to group him in the same group as Ross Chastain. Be aware who you're driving around. I agree with that. My picks are the 18, the 17, and the 22. Said Mark Witkowski. Those are good picks. I like all of them. Joey Logano not getting talked about a lot here, but he definitely has a pretty good average finish here. Robin Mark said, howdy from Kazakhstan. What's up, Canadian viewers? What's up, Robin? My picks, anyone who hasn't won a race yet, said Angus 420. That is a good point. And of that list of drivers who haven't won yet, let's see here. Who is going to be our best pick here? Ryan Blaney is up there. Yeah, Ryan Blaney by the numbers, as far as and Martin Truex, without a doubt. Ryan Blaney and Martin Truex by the numbers are the best drivers at this track who haven't won yet. Yeah, by the numbers, those are the two best ones there. Bumblebee's going with the 6. Her favorite 6 are the 4, the 45, the 4, the 5, the 9, the 17, the 18, and the 34. I like all of those picks. Especially that Michael McDowell pick. Whenever he qualifies well, he usually runs really, really well. So I could see Michael McDowell pulling the upset here and being that guy that definitely gets it done too. Robert Stone said he loves the Glens. TW Living Room, Thani Thailand. Howdy, what's up, Thailand? Morning, BB. How are you coming? How are you coming with your username? Let's see. Oh, how'd you come up with your username? It's a sandwich. We're fixing to actually make a video about each of these sandwiches. It's a sandwich that a lot of people eat at the local short tracks. And basically, that's where the name comes from. So the bologna burger is just around here, a local short track food. So that is where the name came from. I'd like to remember my Trevor Baker. He was a wing sprint car driver and a personal. He passed away on a road accident this week at age. Definitely put Trevor Baker in your thoughts and prayers. Thanks for that. Bumblebee. Bologna burger. Let's go Larson for the sweep. Kyle Larson definitely good luck yesterday. Hopefully that good luck carries over. That's what I'm banking on. For sure. I think it's going to be a barn race on Keller. It definitely could be if it's anything like that Xfinity race. That was a wild one, at least the finish of it was. I have a friend who works for JRM. He says Drew Dollar is not going to the 9. I heard Brandon Jones. That would make sense. Saying, yeah, I don't see anything. I just see Drew Dollar going to the 9 car. Not only do they want money, but they want some level of performance. Drew Dollar, in my opinion, is not quite there yet. I'm not going to sit here and doubt the guy because he's chasing his dream. He can get there. Just needs to put in some more seat time, get a little more experience, and work his way up to that level. But I don't think he's quite ready right now, at least from what I've seen. So I don't know that JRM would put him in that car. But stranger things have happened. They've had drivers in there that I didn't think necessarily were the best in the world either. So anything could happen. But Brandon definitely makes sense for sure. MJ, Mr. J, what's up? Let's see. Robin Mark said, I'm going to cheer for Chastain. Those are definitely two really good picks. Ross Chastain struggled a little bit at this track yesterday in the Xfinity Series, but we know he's in a fast car. We know he can get it done. And Martin Truex definitely has good numbers here. It just looks like, once again, Toyota is a little bit off a road course, which is very strange. We're very used to Toyota being really good at road courses. And for whatever reason, Toyota has been off on road courses this season. But Kyle Busch is in the top 10 with his qualifying effort. So at least one of those good speed. I think the second fastest is the 45 with Ty Gibbs. So we might see them two racing again today, which could get interesting. But two of the Toyotas have speed. The rest of the Toyotas were like 22nd, 23rd, 25th, 26th, somewhere like that. They were down there. I think Bubba Wallace was 23rd. So they're in that 20 to 25, 26 range. So something happened in qualifying. They might have a long run, but on the course, you definitely want to qualify the 8 ball on that for sure. Can't wait to hear Kimi's reviews at RJ Bama, and that's a good point. So the Kimi Raikkonen deal and the Denny Hamlin deal, I thought Denny Hamlin did it to get some press. He was probably tired of hearing about Kimi Raikkonen. He was probably tired of Trackhouse winning the media battle, right? He's the owner of 2311. He was probably tired of Trackhouse and Kimi Raikkonen getting that press cycle. So he came out and said something that was borderline respectful, but at the time he took a little bit of a shot just to intentionally get himself into that media cycle. I have no doubt about it in my mind. He did that on purpose. He's 41 years old. He's been in the Cup Series for 8 seasons, 17 of the whole time. One of them was a part of the season. He had a million interviews he was doing when he said that into that news cycle. He wasn't going to let it win the pre-race weekend news cycle. So he said that in my opinion, on purpose, to get in the cycle. Being said, it's going to be then Denny Hamlin. That's going to be something to follow. That's sort of the race within the race. Where I'm personally going to be watching where Kimi and where Denny Hamlin are running, and who's getting the better of who in that race. So that's going to be one of those I'm looking at myself. Today will be a warm up for Daytona, said Mr. J. Yeah, I think they're going to crank the aggression level up all the way as high as it can go. I don't think anybody's going to get cut any slack at any moment. So as far as back to Kimi, for your first NASCAR race, this is probably as intense as it's ever going to get. So he picked a good one to jump into. He's going to get the full experience here for his Cup Series debut. How do you think Kimi will do? I think he will do better late race once he has more laps to get a feel for things and improve his racing line. That is, if he doesn't wreck or get wrecked or have a mechanical failure, or if one of his pits is bad. Okay, I mean, I look. There's a lot of slack driver in there. He's qualified pretty much win all of them. So I fully expect Kimi Raikkonen to have a good run. I think, like you said, the longer it goes on, the better he will get. So I think Kimi Raikkonen will have a pretty good run. Like I said, place him from 10th to 20th. But if he has clean pit stops and no mechanical issues, I could easily see him getting a top 10 as well. How about that Gibbs kid? Said Bones, Uncle Bones. Yeah, he just drove it in too hard. He was going for the win. To me, it's kind of a nothing burger. He definitely took the guy out, but I don't think it was anything super intentional or whatever. Get Kimmy some drink bottles, and next time make sure to fill it up all the way to the top, and be quiet on the radio. Also, don't forget about that, Mr. J. By the way, I'm originally from Hillsborough, North Carolina. Said RJ Banzema. That's pretty cool. I'm not far from you right now. So yeah, in Orange County Speedway, that's in Hillsborough. So I'm pretty sure you know that. Kimmy looks pretty darn good. I like 91 car idea. Yeah, Ian Fisher said that. Yeah, he definitely looks comfortable on the track, right? So he didn't qualify the best in the world, but he also turned in some really good laps. He was like 10th on the practice board. So I think, like I said, I see him anywhere from from 10th to 20th. But if he has a clean race, I can see him in a top 10 quite easily. So I don't think he has no chance, like Denny Hamlin was saying. But like I said, once again, Denny Hamlin just said that, I think, to get into the news cycle. So I don't even think Denny Hamlin fully believes that the guy has no chance at all. Let's see. I'm hoping that Chase Briscoe gets up somehow. Really like that guy. He's got good numbers here. I just mentioned he's got some pretty good finishes here. He has an average finish of 9th. So Chase Briscoe will definitely get up there, in my opinion, as long as he doesn't get run over or something like that before it's over with. What's up, everyone? Hey, Kyle said Lewis Kent. What's up, Lewis? Road courses suck, and I care less about this weekend. I might as well just watch IMSA. Wayne Mansell said, road courses aren't for everyone. But with two races for the playoffs, even if you don't like road courses, this one, just to see something crazy happens, or really don't like road courses, watch the last 5 laps, something like that. Yeah, I'll definitely at least check out the very end of it because of the playoff implications and what could happen at Daytona. I agree about Hamlin. Controversy gets clicks. Yeah, I think he 100% knew exactly what he was doing when he said what he said. He said, "Y'all listen to channel today, you will be fully entertained." I agree. Who's got the YouTube on board? Is that Ross Chastain? Who's got the YouTube on board? They should definitely have put it on Kimi Raikkonen if they didn't. Hopefully, NBC will carry the Kimi Raikkonen cam. Or is it? Yeah, I guess it's. But how are you NASCAR website when they show you the live cams there? What did you guys think of NBC's production quality yesterday during Xfinity? The Mario Kart map on the corner, plus the fuel gauges by the name. I did like the map on the corner, so you knew where they were at when we talked about who was racing who and all. That was pretty cool. NBC does really good with the visuals, right? Like that's one thing that they've got Fox beat on. I prefer a couple of the Fox announcers to the NBC announcers, but like I said, it's tit for tat. They both really need to improve a lot. I think they're and the radio style broadcast is good too. So they do a good job with that. But where they need to improve, both of them are not at this elite level where they could be as far as covering the race. So I'm not really for or against Fox or NBC. I think they both have room for improvements. Jan Smith said, "Go Kimmy." Iceman, I was excited last time. I think he did great in the second half. Says Lewis Kemp. Why the man races a lot? Maybe those guys should ride. Mark Witkowski, he's sort of in that same area as Ross for wins. Some people don't like the aggression. Some people love it. It depends on where you fall with it. But he's the same type of hate group because of the way he drives. Like basically, a lot of JGR fans hate Ross Chastain, and so now probably hate Ty Gibbs just to sort of counteract, or a lot of Trackhouse fans, I should say. Are probably hating on Ty Gibbs just because they were tired of hearing about Ross Chastain. All right, we got a super chat. Camaro, what's up? It's interesting that certain manufacturers are crap at certain tracks, like Toyota at the Glen this week and Chevy at Richmond last week. What are your thoughts? I think it is just essentially where they have spent money to develop their car at. You're not going to be good at every track anymore. It's with this particular car where it's pieced together, piece by piece. You're not going to be on a racetrack. I think it shows where manufacturers have spent their money in R&D and testing and things like that as to which tracks they are fast at, because the manufacturers design the nose. That is a huge piece of the aero with this car, if not basically all of the aero, because the rest of the car is pretty much the same. So it is how they design the nose. It is where they spent the R&D money on with your simulation data and things like that as to which tracks you're good at. So I think when you see the tracks, certain cars are good at because they have R&D money and see those tracks. That sort of curveball. So the track how it fell with the probably. So that's what we're at. But that's a good question. Good there. I mean, I think it's definitely just you're seeing which tracks the manufacturers sort of spend their R&D money trying to figure out simulation data. Obviously, yes, more, and also hit something a good year. That's why they all of a sudden are good at road courses. So that's also another situation that can happen. So I think that is pretty much just how it fell. So let's see. RJ said, I live outside of Nashville, but I do miss my hometown for sure. Bumblebee, NBC did something the first 10 laps. Nobody else can. They shut Jeff Burton up. Oh, man, that's harsh. Yeah, Jeff Burton's definitely got a Ross. He's definitely got a Ross Chastain bias. There's no doubt about that. Yeah, Rich thought that was pretty good too. Rick Allen hurts my ears, man. My biggest critique of NBC, and a road course is a really long time. For the entire last lap of the road course, every single announcer was screaming. You can increase the speed of your voice, you can increase the tone of your voice, but you do not have to scream for an entire lap. I mean, some people like it. You can, oh, it's just passion and stuff like that. Okay, I get it. But like, dude, you do not scream for a full 2 or 3 minute lap. We get it. It's the end of the race. They're going for it. And it was a good, exciting finish. But that's my thing. NBC's announcers scream a lot, and it's pretty rough. Annoying as me, but it's very irritating and annoying, and I apologize for it. He said it wouldn't work. That's just what they're telling you. They turned it off for a minute. Welcome, Bumblebee. He passed. Is lost. That's for sure. Whenever at an early age, that's just that's tough. Here, I said about Burton. Cheering for the Penske boys personally, said RJ. Penske's really good here. No doubt about it. They definitely have a good Austin Cindric. I'm not going to say it, but Austin Cindric didn't get talked about a lot. His kind of race, I would watch out for him here. Blaney needs to get a win for him. And just count that guy out for sure. And Harris is really good. His races, he looks really good. His races, he looks really bad. I don't see him in the road, but he's sitting in a car. If he figures it out today, watch out. He could get it. He could get it done. NBC needs to get rid of Burton or Letarte. Too much constant high-pitched talking. I vote Letarte, said Bill Hall. So that's one vote for Letarte from Bill Hall. BB, do a quick Wi-Fi reset. You're breaking up big time. Your stream is breaking up badly. All right, I tell you what. Let me go reset the Wi-Fi and see what happens. And I will be right back.